How's it, everybody? Welcome to Upfront with Guy Hagi. We'll be picking up a local legend. That's right, she leads the band over at the UH, over at University of Hawaii at Manoa. Gwen Nakamura, quite the character. I always go to the volleyball games, the Wahine volleyball games, and I see her with a big giant hat. And I heard she might have a hat for me. Anyway, let's go pick her up. How's it, Gwen?
How's it?
How are you?
Good to see you.
Yeah, let's give you a ride. Oh, what is this?
A balloon hat for the ride.
Oh, you are known for these. I get to wear a Gwen Nakamura special.
You get to wear a balloon hat.
How's that look?
Awesome. You're ready to go.
I'm ready to
You
go.
can come direct the band anytime.
So Gwen, how are you?
I'm good.
Is this a busy time of the year for you? Because Wahine volleyball, the UH football team.
It is. It's fall, so we have like Wahine volleyball, we have football, marching band, pep band, but love it. I mean, it's great to be busy.
Every time I see you at the volleyball games, you just bring so much joy. I mean, the music is integral to the experience, don't you think?
Oh yeah, I think we bring like spirit, we bring, just fun to the game, and we're there to get the crowd to enjoy or to get to clap along or sing along, whatever it might be. So
do you guys get to watch the game? Because the music is so good, right? I'm sure there's a lot of practice that goes into it, but the games are sometimes so thrilling, but yet you guys really are in step with what's going on. Do you get to enjoy the game itself?
We do. We get to enjoy the game, and hopefully we, feed off of the game.
Yeah.
And we create that energy.
Yeah.
When something exciting happens and we do something in response to that, or if, it's not going as well, then we have to encourage the crowd to cheer along and, to become vocal and, have that home court advantage, right?
Yeah. Now you've been at UH since 1990 is what I read.
Yes.
What were you doing before that?
So I got my degree at UH, my music education degree, and then in 84, and then I taught for 3 years in high school, Castle and Kahuku.
Whoa, way out there, all the way to Kahuku.
Very far.
Yeah.
But I loved it. The experiences were awesome. And after that, this job became available. So I applied for it, and I got my master's too. I did get my master's. Then I went out to teach, and then I was able to get this job here. And ever since then, it's been, 34, 35 years. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So with the interaction with these kids, is that what keeps you young? Because you have so much energy you have more energy than the band when I watch you.
I love it. I think that's why we teach. I mean, it's about the students.
Yeah.
And, every time a new students come in, I think that's the most awesome feeling, because the band, people graduate and go on.
Yeah.
But when the new students come in, it's always refreshing. It's new students, it's new energy coming into the band.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you, you bring so much to it. And like I said, and your hats, how did the hat thing start? Mahalo for mine, by the way. I don't know that this will help during a crash, but thank you for this. How did the hat thing start? Because you're so, you really stick out.
So we do it at volleyball. It started off with women's volleyball. And one of our band students, who was from Maui, her dad flew in for every Wahine volleyball games, on the weekends. And he would stay with his brother here. And so he started making me hats. And so that became a thing. And it was cool, and it was fun. And so he started it. He no longer comes, so now a band alumni who used to play trombone in the band, he now makes all the balloon hats. Super creative, super fun, great themes, right?
Yeah.
The best part is at the end, wearing the hats, but at the end, to give it away to, a young child, they love it.
Oh, I bet. And what's really great is you yourself have become such an institution. If we don't see you there, something's wrong. We know, hey, what's going on? And there's less energy there. You know what I mean?
I love it. I mean, I love sports in general.
Yeah.
But you know, UH sports is the home team sports here.
Yeah. Plus you're being alumni, right?
Being alumni, I love UH, just everything about it. And I really do think that the band can create a, you know, atmosphere a collegiate atmosphere at the games to get the crowd involved and, you know, sing the fight song, clap along, whatever it might be. Right. I mean, it gets me excited to see like people like clapping along or anything like that. That's the best.
So how tough is it to teach those kids that routine? Because they all come in and, you know, they're like seniors from high school and they're coming in as freshmen, not knowing the routine and not knowing all that stuff. And I would assume the practice is quite rigorous.
Well, we practice, especially for marching band, we practice 3 times a week.
I can't. When I look at marching band, I think, how does that happen? How do you begin to teach and coordinate all these cats running around like herding cats?
Well, you know, a lot of these students, they march in their high schools.
Oh, okay.
So they have experience. They all play an instrument already. So that's really, you know, they're already at a good start. Because the high school bands here are awesome. Yeah. So they're already at the high school start, at that start. And then, you know, every student, they get their own, you know, we have this app, they get their own thing, and then they know where they are in the field, can figure it out, and we put it all together.
So how does our marching band compare to marching bands across the country in terms of size and in terms of skill and all of that? Because we see them right in the halftime of college football games on our network TV. How does our band stack up?
Well, of course, I'm from here and I'm biased.
Yeah.
So
that's okay.
Of course, I think we're like the best band.
Yeah, all right on.
I love it. We're about 300.
Wow.
We include all the winds, percussion, dancers, everything. We're right around 300. So it's exciting to see, because just knowing that we started. Now, this is our 101st year, because we celebrated 100 years last year. But, you know, to think we started with an 18-member kind of ROTC band, and to this now, it's amazing.
Now, do the coaches value what you do? Have the coaches talked to you at all? Timmy, Laura Beeman, Robin Amo?
Yes. In fact, we had Coach Chang come during our marching band camp before school started. He came and he talked to all the students.
Oh, cool.
So always awesome. And the coaches are always very gracious, very appreciative. You know, they're always thanking us. They just, everything that they I think they appreciate the spirit and, you know, having that energy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's like, for Timmy and for the football team, like, you guys are the 12th man.
Yes, we try to be. We try to cheer loud, make music. We're there to provide entertainment, but we're there to provide cheering. We're there to provide spirit. We're there to, you know, cheer. We want to make sure that we're the home team. After a game, I will, like volleyball game, I'll go home and I'll watch the replay. And it's you know, to watch the replay because I want to see, you know, but it's to hear the band and what do we sound like in the stands? How do we sound? You know, what are we going to do next time to be better or something like that?
So does I'm sure the music selection changes, but there's some songs you just can't get rid of, right?
Oh, yeah. No, I think if we got rid of certain songs, that would be like, you know, that we have to play certain songs. We try to, there's some songs that have been in our, you know, our repertoire for ages, because they're just good songs.
Sure.
And
like
then,
they hit all the buttons, right?
Right. Yeah. But every year we try to add songs. And, this year we have a bunch of, you know, local Hawaiian songs and different things like that. We got to try to, you know, get the different, you know, songs and different styles in there.
So it must be pretty challenging though when it's really hot and you guys got to perform on a daytime game, for especially a marching band. That must be rough.
So the 6 o'clock games are...
Oh, that's great. Perfect, right? Yeah, perfect.
The 1:30 game that we had this year, the UCLA game, that was tough. I'm sure it was tough for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the first time I ever seen this happen, but some of our band members, their marching shoes actually melted. So we had to go back to the manufacturer. I've never seen that before.
Oh.
But I think, the way they have the glue working, whatever. Yeah. But actually some of the shoes came apart.
Oh boy.
It was pretty hot.
I'm sure the weatherman told you it was going to be hot. I'm sure he
we had that prediction.
I'm sure he warned you about it. Do you think you've ever played a real big role in UH either winning or losing a game, especially winning?
I would hope that every game we win, we play an important role that we can cheer on.
Because there's been some tight ones that I've been to, 5-set matches, where they just pulled it out, and your energy level has always been there.
Yeah, and sometimes when you feel like we're at a 5-set match or whatever it may be, and the energy of the crowd is a little bit down because maybe we're going through a little bit of a rough patch, then we can't, be like that too. We have to be the ones going, let's go Bulls, hit the drums, and try to get that crowd yelling, right? Because that's going to make the team, help the team out.
So Gwen, where does all this energy come from? I mean, as soon as if nobody knows you, they pick you out in the hat, they see you at the volleyball game going, hey, this Wahine has had like 5 cups of coffee out there. She is just riling up the young kids that she's in charge of. Where does that energy come from? It's not 5 cups of coffee.
Oh no, I actually don't drink coffee.
You and me both.
Funny. I don't drink coffee. But I think it's just, trying to create that atmosphere for the students. So that they can have fun, and they have energy at the game, and that we can be like the catalyst for cheering or crowd. I just love it.
So the classic lead by example.
Yeah, that's part of it too. Yeah. But I just love it. I'm a super fan of UH.
And you got the inside seat.
I mean, I love it. I used to go to UH Sports when I was a kid, with my parents and things, and my brothers. And, just being there and, doing it now is so fun.
Isn't it great to see that you have your fans as well, and they keep on coming back to the games? I'm sure they'll let you know.
Oh yeah. There is this older couple that they go to all volleyball, I think men's and women's, and they go to basketball too. And they have signs, so it'll say "Go Bulls" or have the players' name signs. They have a sign for the band that says, the band rocks. And every time we play a certain song, they're in that corner and they're holding up, and I'm like, thank you.
Like family, right?
Yeah, it's so awesome. And, just to see that kind of stuff, makes the band feel better too, right? All the students,
So how much longer are you going to be there, Gwen?
I don't know. People ask me that.
People ask me the same thing.
It's like, I don't know. I feel like as long as you enjoy what you do, and you feel good about it, and you're contributing to, You're contributing to it and stuff. I feel like you can do it as long as you can, and have fun with it. I think that's a great thing.
All right. Well, Gwen, thanks for hanging out with me.
This is a great time. I think that, anytime we can, talk about the band or different things, that's fun.
All right. So Gwen Nakamura, now you know her. You'll see her at the football games, at the UH women's volleyball games?
Women's and men's, all the
volleyball games.
And all the basketball games.
And the basketball game.
Yeah.
So she's the one with the hat and the smile and all the boundless energy.
Go
Maybe
Bulls.
some of it can rub off on you. And go Bulls. Gwen, thanks.
Oh, thank you. This was a blast.
Oh, yeah, it was. Mahalo for listening to this episode of Upfront with Guy Hagi. Download for free and listen anytime wherever you get your podcasts.